Hello and welcome to a walk round talk round of this Tesla Model S 75D. You might recognise it. It belongs to me and Kate. It's now for sale. We're moving on to another car. We've had this for nearly 3 years now and it's been awesome. You've seen it in a lot of our videos and various other places. Been all around Europe in it. It's been smashing. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to show you, there's a few marks on it. I'll show you them first, just to get them out of the way. So if I zoom in on the bonnet there, that one just there, one there, one there, and one just there. And if I go to near side front wheel, there is one, I don't know if that focuses, there's one just there. That is every mark on the whole car. It is dirty, but there's no other marks. The paint marks, them ones on the front, we're going to have them repaired before it moves on, so it's back to pristine order. The curb mark, yeah, that was me, but it's been like that almost since we had it, so and it's caused no problems. We've had new tyres and that, so we'll leave that as is. Also, well, to say the registration, that's going to come off as well, so that will be different. So it's a 66 reg, by the way. So let's have a quick look at the tyres. So just there, loads of tread on that side. There's no marks on the wheels. You're just gonna have to believe me, but there's no marks on that one. Let's go around to this one. Probably about 4 mil on the back. Again, no marks on that one. I'm really hoping the sound comes through because it's very, very windy and I haven't brought my mic. So again, I'm gonna say 4 mil on there. And yeah, loads of tread, about the same on the near side front as the off side front, and that's the one with the mark on it. So let's give you a quick walk round so you can see it. In my opinion, this is the best colour, and you can't get this colour anymore. This was free, and then they took it away. So the best colour, it's absolutely beautiful. Comes up lovely. I've seen a lot of people do some mods. They've de-chromed them and they do look fantastic, I've got to say, but Kate wouldn't have it. So she was like, no, we're leaving it as it is. But yeah, if you de-chrome them, they do look amazing. And also the white with the, if you can get some anthracite on the wheels, that's another really nice upgrade. So as you walk up to the car, in fact, let's just do this first. So, 2 taps on the key, up comes the frunk. Okay, in there, see it's not been cleaned, this is as it, we don't go under here very often. So in there, first aid kit, CHAdeMO adapter, got your carbon filter here, which is one of the selling points for us, that we get to breathe clean air wherever we go, which was a massive thing. Also CHAdeMO adapter. Travelling on the Tesla supercharger network back in the day, well, it's always been easy, it's never been difficult. I mean, we've been all around Europe in this car and it was very easy, but it's now so easy that the CHAdeMO adapter, really, you only need it in the furthest reaches of Scotland. It's barely gets any use, but that was £500 when we bought it. We don't need that going forward, so whoever buys the car can have that as well. Double tap on the key again, up comes the tailgate, power liftgate, which is nice. We didn't realise quite how nice that would be when you've got a handful of stuff and a baby and a pushchair, then that makes a real difference. So let's just flick that up. So we've got just there, let's move my gimbal case, got a Type 2 cable for your destination charging. I'm going to be honest, that's not really getting much use either. We've got the UMC, that doesn't really get any use either. It's spent more of its life charging a Renault Zoe than it has charging our Tesla Model S. And just if anyone's into camping or they know where they can find a 110 a commando socket, that will plug into the UMC as well and give you a not a particularly quick charge, well, depending on what output you get, but it's just another useful feature. But again, I've never used it, so, but you're well catered for with the supercharger network. Also, it comes with free supercharging with the car, so wherever you go, all over Europe, you could drive from the northern tip of Norway right down to almost Gibraltar. In fact, I think you can get to Gibraltar now, looking at the supercharger network, and not a penny in the fuel, and it's very, very easy. Now, realistic range, you know, we like to talk about honesty and not fabricating it. The most we've had out of this car as a 75, because it was a 60, was from our house to Gretna Green Services, 224 miles, and it still had 8 miles left. So I think 230, realistically, at 70 that is as well, is probably realistic. If you drive it like you stole it, then you can get that to, well, you can bring it down to about 180. But it is fantastic in terms of range. I'll just show you something else that we did. It says 90D, you'll have to ignore it, but that was our £25,000 upgrade, because that was the difference in the price between a 60 and a 90 at the time. So yes. Right, let's show you inside. So as you walk up to the car, it sees the key. Ooh, and all the door handles unlock. That's nice. And out come the mirrors. Let's jump in. Like I say, it's not been valeted. It's as is. I'm just going to, so you get a code that you've got to put in to start the car, which I'm just going to put in without showing you. And then if I go, let's just shut that door. If I just press and hold on there for 3 seconds, and then there we go. There's our mileage and our VIN. So 42,300 exactly, and having 42,300 really nice miles. A lot of other things you can do in the car. When you're charging, you can play the Atari games if you want to. I'm not sure that you will want to, but let's do this fart on demand. You can do things like this. I mean, whatever floats your boat, but it certainly doesn't float my boat. Looking at the dash, that's your layout. Everyone's seen the layout of a Tesla before. That there, oh, I've just turned the fan on. Just turn that off. So that there, 279 watt-hours per mile. It usually runs at around about 300. It's just particularly good weather today. So if you're doing 70 on the motorway, realistically 330 watt-hours per mile, and that's continuous. If you're doing 60 on the motorway, it drops right down. So, but round town, 270, 280. We've seen it as low as 220 on some occasions. So yeah, let's have a look down in the centre console. So we've got the normal bit there where all you chuck all your drinks and that, and then if I can get it down a little bit further, you've got your iPhone charger there, which is a bit ironic because I've now got an Android. That is for the front-facing camera, which we had installed. Well, actually I installed it. Just there. These are Recaros. Little bit of, I don't know what you call that, crazing almost on the driver's seat, but obviously that's the one that gets used the most. The rest of the seat is perfect. There's no wear on the steering wheel or anything like that, and the driver's door card, well, there's no marks on there either. Let's get around to the rear seats. So there's your rear bench. You can see where we've had Florence's car seat in. That usually stays for about a day or two, and then when it comes out it disappears, so that'll be gone. This isn't real leather, you know, it's that vegan stuff, so it's very forgiving. 2 USBs just down there in the back, and as I said, look, you can see a little bit of I don't know what that is, but we haven't cleaned it. It's pretty much as is, but it's very clean. There's no scratches. It's really tidy at the back. Passenger side. Again, tiny bit there on the passenger seat, and then the rest of the seat is immaculate. You've got your normal USBs down there as well, which I forgot to point out. One of those is being taken up by the phone charger just down there, and then you've got your drinks holders and oh, what's that? Eco cars. There's not. There we go. So, a fantastic Model S. It drives absolutely fantastically. I can't stress that enough. It drives beautifully. It's got plenty of power. I think they're rated at 370 brake horsepower, but actually I think when we tested it, it was closer to 400. 0 to 60 time is 5.5 seconds. When we tested it, it came in at 5.2. So it's up to you. There you go. That's something that frustrates me. That there. That door seal. There we go, all fixed. So, I'll leave it with you. You know where we are, you know who we are. If you're interested, get in touch. So, see you soon. Bye bye.